Hello, it's Kudadad Bandesha. And I came with another video of people from rag to riches. Today we see the life of Milton Hershey. The early life of Hershey is very difficult. He was born in Derry Township in Pennsylvania. His father always wanted to get rich as quick as possible, so he ventured in various oil businesses. He failed almost in 17 businesses. The poor financial condition ran out of money. He was so fragile and skinny, and moreover, his mother was pregnant. In this tough condition, the uncle of the Hershey came to help, and he took the Hershey and his family to a farm which he owned. And here his mother gave birth a daughter, which he named Serena. His father was working in a farm, but another time he gets distracted by the get-rich-quick scheme, so again he wasted all his money on this. And he was not able to send money back to his family. The winter came, which made the Serena sick. The red rash spread all over her body. She died after some weeks due to scarlet fever at age of 4. This is final straw of breaking the relationship of his parents. Not only this, but the school life of the young Hershey was also very tough. He was dropped out of school due to bad behavior. After that, he got first job of selling newspaper. Actually, his father signed him for years contract with a paper, as he believed it great career for his son. But Milton Hershey was not interested in this job at all. The newspaper was his father's dream, but he was stuck due the contract. But one day he dropped his hat into the printing machine, so he get fired immediately, which was the end of the contract. After this he get a apprenticeship. He candy maker called Royers. Here learned about mixing ingredients and how to make candies. After 4 years of learning the trade, this gave him a knowledge and confidence to start his business. Milton moved to Philadelphia to start his first candy business because of the World Fair, which take people all over the country to Philadelphia, eventually ending in bankruptcy after. The World Fair ended up, and also due to increased prices of sugar. Soon his father showed up. He helped his son by offering him some money. He also prepared some plan to run the business. But they all were very expensive, which he is not capable of then. He again went to his great-uncle to get some loan, and he got but not enough to manage the business operations. So after a few months, she declared his bankruptcy. After this failed business, Milton Hershey moved to Newark to try again, but he worked to get some experience about the new recipes and market. So he did a job at Hyler's, and here he learned about the caramel recipe, which he incorporated in fresh milk and cream. And latterly, this have a huge impact on his future. And after some years, he again ventured his business in it, but unfortunately this business also collapsed due to large competition. After falling for second time, he went back again. Moreover, he was sued for $1,000 of machine, which he used to make candies. Milton Hershey went to depression. But again he went to his beloved uncle for another loan. But he turned him down. This down, but he did not give up. He wanted to prove himself. After some time he realized that it's a perfect place to open his caramel business. Milton had some ingredients left from his past business and the fresh milk which was available at very large scale at Lancaster. Milton created a recipe for the new product melt-in-your-mouth caramel. Milton started a very small business. He make candy at home, and then got a pushcart to take a candy to streets of the Lancaster. From some revenue that generated his buy new machines. Banks were not reluctant that time. So again his family helped him. But this time her aunt gave him some money so he could buy new equipment. After that, the caramel became one of the famous products her aunt co-signed on a $700 loan from bankers. A collateral, but the bank's still reluctant to this, so he write an agreement that he pay the amount just in 90 days. Milton now knows how serious it was this time. If he failed to do this, his aunt could lose his house. After getting Lausanne, he ordered some machines and founded the Launceston Caramel Company. So, there is no competition in Launceston-like. He done in 2 previous businesses, and his aunt and mother worked for free in the shop. But he had to pay back the loan in 90 days, which make him anxious. But a miracle happens. A rich British businessman saw his caramel and ordered tons of caramel to import in UK to be sold in all over England. And he paid couple of loans just in few days. Not only that, he started getting orders from all over the Europe. So this way he was able to expand his business. He hired employees and opened new shops. He reinvested all of his profit in company expansion. Now Milton Hershey got his fortune. In 1893, he went to Chicago in an exhibition where he met with the German candy maker, where J.M. Lehman, they both put their machines in exhibition. On those days, chocolate is very rare item available to only rich. Soon Milton Hershey realized that if he bought that machine, he could easily make chocolate which would be available to average person. But he realized once people tasted chocolate, this became one of the famous candy in the world. In 1894, he established the Hershey Chocolate Company, and he believed in chocolate so much that he sold his first company for $1 million. His whole family thought he was crazy, but he said that caramel is only a fad, but chocolate is permanent. He actually realized the chocolate had taken over its profit. So he ventured into the new business, so he hired a whole team to help him. That how he can make milk chocolate soon, he succeed to get this. Unlike other chocolate manufacturers, he focused on the most popular one, which he produced in large quantity, which benefited him from economies of scale. So the low cost of production made the chocolate bar so cheaper that he producing them in bulk. Milk chocolate bar, which they began creating in 1900s. In 1907, he launched another chocolate foil in wrapped candy called the Sweetheart, which renamed the Hershey Kisses, which remain popular this day. His beloved aunt died in 1910. He did manage this tragedy himself. Once he also bought the Titanic ticket, but he did not went on it, and he survived. This chocolate tycoon had spent many millions on his employees. What I want to do anything else is to give my employees an opportunity to advance themselves in the world and to give them a help hand. So he bought a large land and contract houses, hospitals, buses and schools, and soon after that people began to settling down there, and tenants began to write there, friends and family, that how incredible this town was. It had been itself an advertising in next few years. He also constructed theatres, zoos, golf courses, so the employees could have fun. He also print out the postcard with candy, so the people became more curious to see this place. During First World War, he established the sugar refinery because the sugar got shorted. So he purchased a land in Cuba, where a sugar is in large quantity. In 1918, the sugar refinery construction complete, and new employees were hired. Just like in Pennsylvania, he also built houses, schools, hospitals and transportation system. He also built railway line, which passes through almost every port of Cuba. He also cut down the cost and increased production in Second World War. Hershey prepared Hershey tropical chocolate, which would not melt for the soilders. On the time of Great Depression, he found the Hershey Junior College on high school to provide 2 years free education. He and his wife were not able to produce children. So he also opened the Orper House and Hershey Industrial School that initially designed to give free education to orphans and poor. Now it became a private boarding school for underprivileged families. At age of 87, he resigned from the chairmanship and he passed away OD pneumonia just a year later in 1945. Now, company owns an asset of $47 billion. This is the end of the video. More videos like this, please like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell icon so you can get our every new video.